What is good, everybody? And as soon as I start talking, my microphone always peaks because of the way it works. But anyways, welcome back to another video we have today, Series 8. It is a new series introduced in February where basically you're allowed to use a legendary Pokemon. So I took two of these teams because I don't have any legendary Pokemon. I'm waiting to catch them in shiny form. It's taking forever. But I got two of these teams from That's a Plus One on his Patreon. And this is the team I'm going to use. This team is based on like you want to use the Steely Spirit from the Meowth there, and it's going to power up all the Steel type moves. I don't really like it. I'm not too good at it. But this team over here makes sense. It's got a lot of good combinations. It's built around, we're going to get into those combinations as they become apparent and useful, but it's built around Xerneas. Basically, it's like three different cores, where Weavile uses moves to increase the power of the Pokemon next to it, like Colossal or Gallade. And then you also have Psyspam, and you also have also a Xerneas on the team, which is just incredible. Now, this guy is going to be a fun warm-up. We'll just wipe the floor there real quick. This looks like maybe it's an in-game team. I don't know. He has a Litten on there. I'm not sure what he's trying to pull, but here at JB Games, we never underestimate an opponent. So we're going to fight him full force. We're not going to, because if he bodies me without even using a legendary, then that's something. So it looks like here, Psyspam with Indeedee and Alakazam are not going to be too good of a choice. What I think I'm going to lead with is Colossal. Could do just about nothing to anybody, so that's not helpful. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I think I'm going to lead Gallade, Xerneas, and then I'm going to have Sneasel, Colossal in the back. Basically, my plan here is he has Raichu and he has someone to do speed up. What's that called? Tailwind. He's got the Whimsicott and a Raichu. Raichu's probably going to come out first and use a fake out attack. I'm going to use my Wide Guard or my Quick Guard on Gallade to try and get off my Geomancy from my Xerneas on my first turn. There's that cool reflective thing. That thing is sick. It looks like a problem. It looks like the game is pretending there's a sun. I don't know. What is that? Alright, he led with Torracat, so I got my speed boosted thanks to my little orb there. Alright. Now, let's see what we can do here. Alright, I'm not afraid of that. We're going to use Quick Guard, because I'm expecting a fake out here. And then we're just going to go ahead and use Geomancy, because he doesn't have anything that could really do too much to my Xerneas here. Now, Geomancy usually requires a, let's see, fake out. See, boom. I got to guard myself from that fake out and let my Xerneas actually use his Geomancy move. Geomancy is going to give him a sharp raise, I think, in his speed, special attack, and special defense. And normally it takes a one turn to charge up, but since I have the Power Herb on there, I think it's called, he's going to be able to charge it up in one turn. So that is a big value from that Quick Guard. He used Tailwind. The Whimsicott guy used Tailwind over there, and that actually doubles the speed on his side of the field, so I'm not going to be able to outspeed him with anything for probably 4 more turns. But that's okay because we are kind of on the up and up here. I am going to use... See, I'm not afraid of like a Heat Wave. I'm not afraid of many other spread moves. I think I'm going to use a... we'll just use a Drain Punch on the Torracat, and we're going to use... I'm still not afraid of anything. I don't think he has any poison-type moves. We'll just go for a Dazzling Gleam. No, we won't. We're just going to Moonblast directly into the Whimsicott. The reason is, being a pure Fire-type, the evolved form of that cat guy over there is a dark and is actually a dark and Fire-type. Okay, so he's going to use Parting Shot. That's a downer, but that's okay. And his evolved form is weak to Fairy, but his lower form is actually resistant to Fairy. So that's probably why he's using Torracat to help defend against Xerneas teams, which is very smart of him. See, there's the Raichu. Okay. I'm going to Moonblast directly into this Whimsicott here. And that's a ton of damage. He's got a Focus Sash. Now, Raichu, I think, is going to use Fake Out again. I'm going to gain a little bit of health back. And now I'm gonna use another quick guard because I think Raichu's gonna use that fake out move again. And I'm gonna use Dazzling Gleam because I want to do 1 damage to the Whimsicott, and then I want to do the rest of the damage to Raichu. So let's see how this works here. We'll just give it a quick shot. I see fake out. Oh, it didn't let me use quick guard. I wonder why that is. Maybe that only works on the first turn. I've never actually used quick guard as like a... But the Raichu definitely, he got his attack off, that's for sure. Alright. Well, guess what? We can use fake out too, biatch. We're going to run a fake out on the Raichu, and then we'll get that Dazzling Gleam attack off here. Actually, I love building my own teams. I don't usually use a rental team, but my file got corrupted. As you can see, there's something wrong with my Pokemon game. It's having troubles all the time. And like this little glimmer in there, it's not supposed to be there. It kind of goes along with the Xerneas theme, but it's not supposed to be there. And that's a double kill for big boy Xerneas. That's what I'm talking about. And the Tailwind petered out. So now the speed, now we're back on the same game here. So now he doesn't have double the speed he normally has. I should be able to really come back now because I bodied 2 of his 3 Pokemon. His Torracat's going down this next turn. As long as I could Espeon. Okay. Now I am actually going to switch out. Due to the item on my Sneasel, my Weavile here, the guy next to the big Antler boy, he can attack first because of his item. It boosts his speed, but he can only use the first attack he uses. And fake out only works on the first turn, so I'm gonna have to return him. He has no value here. I'm going to switch in my Colossal, and then I'm going to just use a let's see. I think we'll just Moonblast. Actually, I'm gonna run Protect because I think he's gonna double into me here. I'll just run Protect on the switch in. No, no. Here we go. We're going for it all, baby. We're going to go for a big, powerful Moonblast on that Espeon. And we're going to switch in Mr. Big Boy Colossal here. Alrighty, he's Dynamaxing probably his Espeon. I doubt he's going to Dynamax his Torracat because it's just not that... It doesn't have that great of stats. He's definitely here just to lay the Intimidate boost down. Alrighty, I forgot to not lay my vibrating controller right next to the microphone. Sorry about that. Alright, we got Big Boy Espeon here with the glimmery stuff on Mr. Xerneas' butt. Fake out. Alright, he just loves using that fake out. I should have protected. Max Mindstorm coming in on Colossal, and that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. Wow, he fired in on that on my Sneasel slot, which that Mindstorm would have done no damage if I would have kept Sneasel in. So here's what I'm going to do now. I think I switched back into Sneasel. Now, that's not actually a good move. Let's Protect on Colossal. And then let's Dynamax Starfall on Espeon. I got to get rid of this Espeon. I should not Dynamax my Xerneas when he's at this low of health. It's not that valuable, but I need him to live a few more turns. I need to get rid of this Espeon. I could get rid of the Espeon with Sneasel, but I don't want to switch in and risk getting attacked by the opposing team over there, who is not Espeon. I forgot who's even on the field, Torracat, because his Fire-type attacks are super effective against the secondary type of Ice for Mr. Sneasel there. So Colossal hit him with the big Protect. Hopefully we're going to be able to stave off some of that damage. Big Antler Boy going first. Oh, not quite enough to kill, but damn is it close. We got a battle, boys. We got a battle. Okay, good. I used to Protect. Okay, so I kept some damage off. That's what I want. That is what I want. Parting Shot again. Who's he? He can't even switch out, right? So now my special attack is now back. That big move I used in the beginning, the Geomancy, that move is now officially gone. He's lowered all my stats back to their normal thing, and he's just it's lowered all my stats back to the normal level now with those 2 Parting Shots. But the thing is, he's been using that psychic type attack on my Colossal. I'm gonna call his bluff. I'm gonna switch in on that. Let's see which one does more damage here. They're both 130. I'm gonna switch in to my dark type, hopefully to resist that psychic type attack coming in on the from the Espeon here. I don't know if that's a big deal because I think I'm gonna actually outspeed. Oh, and it goes with the max guard. Those are some freaking high IQ plays. High IQ plays. What's going on with the Torracat? It's going for Heat Wave. Yup, and then that's exactly what I did not want to happen. I did not want to switch my Sneasel in on a Heat Wave, man. Dang it. That's okay though. We're going back to Colossal. I still got the speed boost from my Geomancy, so I'm gonna outspeed everything on the field. I know that. Freaking Fairy Colossal there. Oh, and he is out of Dynamax turns. It looks like I might just put this away. I don't want to speak too soon because, like I said, here at JB Games, we never underestimate our opponent. But we are going to go for Protect on Colossal here, and then we're going to go for the Max Starfall on Espeone. Actually, you know what we should do? We should just Heat Wave to kill Espeon. And then we'll focus our next big attack on Torracat. Because he resists, as you see it says not very effective, because he resists the fairy type attack, I want to make sure I get the strongest fairy type attack on I can to get him down to low health, because I'm not quite sure. He could still come back from this. I'm not sure what type of moves he has on his Torracat, so we'll have to check and see. Expanding Force. Okay, that's a very strong psychic type attack. That's going to do damage to everybody. Oh no, because I changed the terrain. Luckily there's no psychic terrain. Otherwise that is a spread move. And Heat Wave. Oh, and he missed the Heat Wave. That sucks for him. I'm very sorry about that, buddy. So now I can basically use Dazzling Gleam, and that should take care of the Espeon, and then I just got to worry about Torracat. So let's hit him with the Dazzling Gleam real quick, just to finish off Espeon, and then I'll Moonblast Torracat, and we should be right up on out of here on our way to our next match. All right, he's going. He is not giving up. I really respect this guy in the way he plays because he's not using a legendary. I hate legendaries, but I use one in the thing just to stay competitive, you know. He's gonna use. Is he hoping for a burn? What's he gonna do? All right, another Dazzling Gleam. See, maybe that's what I'll do for my next video is trying to get wins in Series 8 with no legendaries. Alrighty, let's come on. Communicating. What are you communicating, bro? I'm going to win on this next turn. I'm going to go first. I'm going to use Heat Wave. I'm going to body both your Pokemon. That's just the way it is. I mean, I don't like to get cocky, but here it is at the end of the game. It's got one turn left. Are we really going to sit here and make me wait the whole time? Okay, and there we go. That's our first win, boys. We are now 3-5.